They played 24 minutes in San Antonio, one of Chuck's favorite cities. And down there by the Riverwalk, Houston.
You live in San Antonio, they can't tell how fat I am.
54.
Starting already.
38. You are always ready with always ready with
it. Right in. My nickname in San Antonio is Skinny.
Hey, Slim.
What they got in San Antonio, Chuck?
Big old women.
The American Express halftime
Big old
report.
women down there.
American Express halftime report. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal.
They on Slim
Kenny the
Slow.
Jet Smith.
They on Slim Slow down there.
And Charles Barkley.
Victoria, hey, Shaq, that's how they came with the underwear store, Victoria's Secret. It's a secret for them big old women down there. They can't fit in them little drawers. They need drawers. They need bloomers. They can't fit in them little skimpy parts.
See what you start? See what you start? See what you do?
What they need, Chuck, they need big drawers.
They need them big old bloomers. They can't get in them little skimpy things, Shaq. Victoria is a secret down there.
So Chuck,
Oh, we're back.
in our
we're on.
pregame show.
Yeah.
In our pregame show, you said that James Harden was now your MVP. Although the last time we were together, it was Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant had played well. James was hurt. He didn't play for a couple weeks. But James has been the best player. Him and LeBron have been the best two players. But James is the front runner right now.
So, him and LeBron, but then you said Kevin Durant.
Yeah. No, I asked you.
I'm with you, Chuck.
When James Harden was out, Kevin Durant was playing great.
And Golden State still has the best record in the NBA.
Yes,
correct?
but James Harden has been the
Ernie.
best. He's been the best player with Chris Paul being out some games. And like the other night, Ariza was out and
Eric
Gordon was
Gordon.
out,
Yeah.
and they let him score 60 points.
Swim lessons.
You can't. You got to hit him. He's gonna do that swimming thing.
And he finished with
That's a canoe.
60. So he's had 4 games of at least 50 points this year, and the rest of the league has 5.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been something. And he's the subject of your pick.
Listen, we could always debate between him and Kevin, but I have to agree with Chuck.
And
James
Steph.
Harden. And Steph, but James Harden right now is the clear-cut MVP. You don't always go by record, Ernie, because, a couple years ago, we always said, James, you dribble too much, you got to keep your guys involved. He's doing everything this year, even playing defense. Mike D'Antoni was giving him the freedom, like, hey, when you're going to play the right way, whenever you want to shoot, you go ahead and shoot the ball. And he's still feeling it from the other night, right there. Great move right there. And when you have the ability to shoot, this is what you do. And the teams rely on his scoring. So again, James Harden right now is the clear-cut MVP.
Yes, he is.
9 field goal attempts in the first half for James Harden, also 9 assists for James Harden. San Antonio, it's tough to watch them. They are so offensively challenged without Kawhi Leonard in that mix.
Yeah, I think, but they still move the basketball. They get the shots they want. It's just they don't make them with the regularity because Kawhi Leonard's
Kawhi's not playing. I'm not running.
He's not a super. He's not a star. He's a superstar. He's a guy who can change the entire game. So, and he makes those other shots easier because when he's on the floor, you have to stay one step away from your guy you're defending to help the guy who's guarding him. So all of a sudden, when a guy's running at you, that you have an extra two seconds or a second to get your shot off. So his ability to be on the floor, just be out there, makes it easier for everybody else, and it makes everyone make slower decisions. The game slows down.
What's interesting about what Kenny said is, Ernie, everybody in the NBA can play. What separate the good teams from the great teams is just 1 or 2 players who are superstars. Like, everybody can play. Like, the Spurs got some good players, but they're no better than Minnesota, Sacramento. The only difference is Kawhi, guys like that. That's the only thing separate these teams, guys who can get a basket anytime you want it.
But still, they've managed to hold on to the number 3 spot in the Western Conference at 34-19, but having it handed to them by the Rockets in the first half.